review about it is, this sucks. People die too soon.
You
must watch
There was no build-up. He just died.
What's wrong with you?
His head fell off.
Season finale.
Mental note: do not reference Game of Thrones here ever.
All right, check out this house right here. This is known as the world's loneliest house.
Sign me up.
Oh, wow.
I mean, does Amazon deliver there?
Did you do that on Canva?
What?
Did you do that on Canva?
No!
Is that AI art?
No, this is like, so people discovered this house and they, for a long time, didn't know like what the story was.
Yo, that looks like that scene in Star Wars at the end, you know, when they had that cliff?
Just for scale, look at that freaking island. That's where that house is.
Where's that island, though?
Epstein's hiding there. Michael Jackson's there. He's still alive.
Tupac's there. Everybody's there.
Yeah.
That's just hanging out.
Little small house.
They're having their own, like, real world, like, their own show that they have there.
It's in Iceland.
Interesting.
What do you guys think that was built for? Like, and why? And who's there?
A prison.
A prison? Damn.
I think it's the world's biggest introvert. And they're just like, I'm sick of fucking people.
They keep saying it to themselves.
Zoom it. Hold on.
Zoom it where?
And how do you, and like groceries, like how
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Where are the...
How does that work?
Like,
Fish, right?
So,
Fish.
So I guess nobody's living there right now.
But they do?
Still on the
Like, it's their
market.
summer house?
Airbnb?
Was a thing.
What? So there used to be somebody living there.
But like, why do you think it got built?
Like a lighthouse?
There was no lighthouse. It's just this.
Well, I don't know.
Someone committed a crime.
Little
Somebody-
island rock?
I believe somebody does own it, but
You know what's weird?
maybe they don't. Maybe they don't own it. I don't
Someone
know.
has to own that.
So is there anything that any backstories with it? Do you, yeah.
Yes, there is. So people were thinking that it was like this for a long time. People thought it was a rich dude that built it as a escape in case there was like a zombie apocalypse.
Oh.
All right.
That was like the most believed
Me.
thing.
I believe in that.
But it turns out the real reason it's
I wish.
there is something super not that crazy at all. Basically these, do you guys, here, I'll actually show you a picture.
Was it because a lady had too many kids and she's like, I need a break?
Yeah, women, right? Look how far she went. She's like, jeez.
These loud ass babies.
Here's a clue. You know what these are?
Penguins.
Puffin.
Puffins. Yeah, puffins.
What?
These are cute, right? Yeah. So,
It's a house for them?
yeah, in a way, it is for them.
It's a house for them? Oh, is it to study them?
Not quite.
Puffin serving muffins at the crib.
Is that what he ate?
Kind of. So this house was built in the 1950s
It's a puffin restaurant?
as just like a place to sleep while these puffin hunters were killing puffins.
Why would they hunt the puffins?
What's for?
I don't know.
Maybe they were
But
hungry
they
out
killed
there.
a ton of them.
Aww.
Yeah, they would come to that area all the time and they would hunt. And I guess it's because hunting puffins is actually, you can't do that other than in that area.
So they built a house.
So they would go there just to
So it's like a hunting lodge,
hunt.
but for puffins.
Yeah, and they would do only that.
Do they eat the puffins? Or like, what are they? Are they selling them? Yeah, what's...
Maybe, huh?
They smoke them so they can puff.
Maybe that's a thing that they eat out there.
I see what you did there.
That's just too cute of an animal to eat,
Yeah,
though.
it doesn't say that they actually did anything with them. They might have just been, it might have been a sport maybe?
Oh, like a target
It's
shooting?
like a weird little, like...
Duck hunt? Like...
Yeah, exactly.
In real
It's like
life.
duck hunt with puffins, yeah. But it's super sad that that's the reason they built this little house.
I mean, that looks like such a nice place.
That
and
little
it-
house
yeah.
is filled with just ammunition, guns, and like artillery and shit.
Oh, but it says,
And just dead puffins everywhere.
yeah, and it said that nobody's lived there since like almost 100 years.
So it answered our question. It's like, what do they eat? Puffin.
Oh, but it even says that 300 years ago that island had 5 families living on it.
5?
Yeah,
It does look a little big. Like the house is very small. in
yeah, it's pretty
comparison to
small,
it.
right?
Nice sledding hill.
That's
Yeah.
like,
Sledding.
I mean, it looks bigger
They're
than a
pretty-
cul-de-sac, but can you imagine the island fever that you'd get? Mm-hmm. It's just 5 families. You see the same,
Maybe it was really just one family and became 5 families.
like hamsters.
The shape of it's weird too. Because when you imagine like being on an island, you imagine being able to see 360 off of it.
Yeah, it's only one side.
Yeah, it's like literally.
You see one picture.
It's like standing in the Hollywood Bowl as a conductor and just staring out into the crowd.
You think they're like old school Vikings and they could have just traveled a little bit farther to find the land and then they found this island, they're like, that's it, we found something. Fuck it.
Christopher Columbus.
That is true. Like as an explorer, you never know when that's the last land you're gonna find.
See,
Right.
that concept is crazy to me.
Nuts.
Nuts that people are just like, we're going this way, and we have absolutely no clue. Mm-hmm. I want to go back in time and do that. Discover.
Damn, you like Arya Stark.
cool.
You're like, but what's west of Westeros? No, I'm the only fucking nerd here? What the fuck?
What's that from?
Arya Stark?
Game of Thrones.
People say I look like Arya Stark.
No, yeah,
I can see it in the eyes, but I could also see nothing in their eyes about this fucking topic.
I knew. I knew.
Thank you.
My first
Camera's in the way.
My first time as a guest on this show, like years ago, like my very first episode when I was just sitting here, right where she's at, you guys all talked about Game of Thrones, and I'd never seen it, and I just sat here dead silent the whole episode. And I was like,
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like you're just lying, just like impossible.
no, I didn't even try because you guys were so enthusiastic because it was like new and it was current, and they had the chair and everything, and they were all excited. I was just like, oh, okay.
Were you sitting here like, look at this bunch of nerds?
I was like,
Stupid bunch of nerds.
dorks.
Wait, is Joe the only person who watched Game of Thrones?
Yep.
No, I haven't watched.
You haven't watched?
Seen the pilot.
Ellie, you haven't seen it? You haven't seen it?
I tried and it just didn't catch me.
Don't talk to me. Ryan, you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen this.
Are you watching House of Dragons?
Yeah, the whole season was over
You know
already.
something that'll make you mad? I did watch one episode. I picked one at random. I was like, let me give this a shot.
You can't do that. You gotta do it from the beginning. What the fuck is wrong with you, dog?
Sure, look at that.
Oh wait, let me see what this is about.
Who does that shit?
Picked an episode and it ended up being the one where Ned dies. And I was like, oh, this guy died? Must not be important.
You had to build up to that, dog. What the fuck is wrong with you? You gotta fucking
bro,
at
I'm
least
gonna watch
feel for the
it.
person
I'm
you're gonna
gonna
kill.
binge.
Oh god damn.
My review about it is, this sucks. People die too soon.
Damn.
Watch
There was no buildup. He just died.
wrong with you?
His head fell off.
Season finale.
Mental note, do not reference Game of Thrones here ever. It turns
You can. You just with the wrong group.
And why are you writing on your phone?
Hey, first of all, calm down, all right? She was trying to fucking make the screen bigger like this.
That's choreographer style. Yeah.
Do you guys think you could live on an island?
I can't.
Because you guys are all pretty like jet-setting gypsies. What?
I used to be. I get.
Oh, you don't travel a lot no more?
No.
I feel like dancers are just in a different continent every day.
There was Wi-Fi everywhere we went. I think it's like comforts like that I don't want to live without.
Flushable toilets and Wi-Fi.
All right, what if it's an island, but you got all the things that you need? Wi-Fi,
That's
Amazon.
You don't have a single person with you though. It's just yourself.
It's like this.
But can you get deliveries?
Huh?
Uber Eats.
Yeah, you get
I want to be on.
Amazon.
I want to live on an island just to be naked. All
On
at
the
all
island?
time. Yes.
You could
Yeah.
do that now. Just
Yeah, but
Join
like,
a tribe.
island vibes is like, you know, that's more. You can be like naked.
Wait, but like, what's the alternative? It's like, so we're just gonna be on an island by ourselves with everything normal. So you just
Yeah.
loneliness.
You just won't have another
No
person
people.
around you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything the way it
you
is, but
can-
just be super lonely.
It's like COVID lockdown. You know what I mean? Like, but you're on an island.
You would want that? Do you think?
I'd
By
vacation there.
yourself.
I want to try it.
What's the max you could do it for then?
10 minutes.
That was like that show Alone on Netflix. Alone. Yeah.
I love alone.
And they still haven't even reached the. Nobody's done the 90 days.
They have on the other seasons. You gotta watch it on the History Channel.
Oh, really?
I've seen all 9 seasons or whatever the fuck. It's fucking good.
Oh, Alone's so good.
During
Y'all got
lockdown,
that?
I did for 30 days.
What do you mean?
I came back from Europe. Nobody wanted to touch me because I was tainted.
You didn't see one other person for 30 days?
No, I was at the house, and then the only interaction I had was like live streaming, talking on the phone.
If it was during lockdown, it don't count because we're all doing that.
Then 2 people came to my house to talk to me through the screen.
Were they Jehovah's Witness?
One was my friend. He dropped me off a cheesecake.
Oh yeah, I remember you told us that. I guess it's different when there's a camaraderie. The whole freaking nation is also locking down.
Yeah, but if you're there with your Wi-Fi and you're watching the whole world hang out with each other and doing other shit and you're by yourself, it's gonna be kind of lonely.
Yeah, that's more lonely if you know everyone else is doing shit.
But if it was locked down and you were on that island, say less.
Oh,
That'd be a nice spot to be locked down.
especially if like COVID.
Everyone else is locked down. Might as well be there.
I think if it was a super deadly virus too.
That would work.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
Do you sometimes feel though that like if you're not in a tropical island, it's not quite a real island?
A little bit.
Like sometimes they have islands like here, Iceland, and then they have them around like Washington and in the north.
Yeah.
And then you see like Christmas trees and shit, and you're like, that's not an island, bro. Like,
Dude, that's funny to be going up to those places and go,
Yeah.
that ain't no island.
you're not a real islander. What the fuck is that?
What?
Yeah.
you talking about? Yeah, because when you think of stereotypical island, it is
Think coconuts and
right.
That's
like
what I think of actually.
yeah,
Just coconuts.
swimming and clear blue water.
Tom Hanks,
Tom Hanks, Castaway.
you know.
But this looks crazy because there's not even another tree on there. There's just
It's a boring island.
It is.
yeah, and all you do is you.
Imagine mowing that lawn.
Yeah,
That's
And you
a
have to
lot.
do that.
You gotta go up.
why are you even? mowing
Why would you? How would you even
Because
get
the
it there?
neighboring island's gonna talk shit.
It does.
That it looks like they mow that.
They do a good
It looks
job.
like a nice clean shaved.
That's crazy, huh?
No, it's not. It's not tall grass. You know.
Can you imagine like they had to
Landscape.
ship over building materials
You know?
and set that thing up though?
Yeah, that's wild.
And is there a toilet there? Cause like they don't got plumbing.
It's probably a commode. It's probably not a toilet. It's probably just a hole in the ground.
Hole.
Yeah.
Do you think you could live like your grandparents?
I can't.
No.
I don't think I can.
My grandparents lived pretty good, but maybe my great grandparents.
My grandparents were rich as fuck.
My grandma was balling, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cause my great grandpa's an executive for Toshiba, so she fucking lived good.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
You didn't get any like inheritance?
Fuck no, cause that fucking dumbass bitch divorced her husband and fucking left the whole family and shit and wanted to be Christian. God, dude, they kicked her ass
Damn.
out. They're like, if you don't stay fucking Buddhist, you fucking Westerner, get the fuck out of here.
Damn.
And they just and they built another house, so they kicked her out of their house and they built another house and said you live here.
So she sacrificed all that to be a Christian?
that's one of the things.
Damn.
Yeah, a couple of other things too.
And you didn't even inherit that.
Nope.
You didn't even inherit her love for God.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Her
That's so backwards,
sister
though.
married well though.
Yeah.
Her sister married really well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And they're like, they're doing well in Europe. They have a plastics company out there.
Glad it all turned out okay.
Yeah.
I don't get none of that
Thank
shit.
God there's a happy ending to that.